Welcome to the Rajyoga Meditation Basic Course. My name is Hans Oberressel. I'm since many years a spiritual teacher. First, a foreword. The star in the middle symbolizes different things like meditation, concentration. This is the symbol of the soul, and so on. I offer this basic course in spoken and written words because my English is not the best, therefore you can better understand if you get both the written and the spoken words. Why another Rajyoga basic course? It already exists many times in different languages, also in English and on the internet. I have a few concerns that are worth mentioning in a basic course, in a new basic course. First, moods generally receive too little attention. I will try to explain this as far as possible. For example, the mood of the flute. As a rule, moods are not accessible to science. Nevertheless, moods contain truths. God, for example, was and is called by different names in all cultures, although no one can scientifically prove his existence. Nevertheless, there must be something to moods. That is what I am trying to find out, even if some attempts at explanation are questionable for listeners and readers. It is time to discuss everything worth knowing, at least to some extent. Those who are interested may get some food for thought. For the rest, everyone is free to put the inaccessible to one side. Second, as far as possible, I will establish cross connections between Rajyoga meditation and Christianity and other religions. This seems important to me as we live in a Christian environment in Europe and in America. At the end of chapter 8, I will show that Rajyoga meditation is the ideal synthesis between Far Eastern and Western religions. Third, self-made pictures are a unique selling point of my lectures. They don't claim to be artistic, but usually show the essentials. Pictures in German, Bilder, are easier to store. After all, that's where the German word Bildung, Bilder means education comes from. Fourth, from the beginning of my spiritual path, the practical application of Rajyoga knowledge was important to me. And admittedly, I took several years until the practical application began to take hold. But then I could see many successes in my professional and private life. Above all, the effectiveness of stillness made many small healing miracles happen. One example, in so-called quiet exercises, I took turns making eye contact with the individual students. The eyes, as I was a curative teacher, I have to say, the eyes are the windows of the soul. In soul contact, I intuitively sensed hidden soul qualities. First, I experienced qualities such as peace, joy, power, love, and so on. And later, the students also experienced such inner potentials from me called deity potentials. This increased their self-confidence, which in turn increased the enjoyment and effectiveness of learning. With these 4 points, I hope to have prepared the audience for the basic course and above all, for challenges. I hope my English is understandable. Questions and comments can be sent to hansoberressel@online.de under the keyword basic course. And now at least the content. The contents. First preface. Preface, you heard it now. It's called 0. First, who am I? It's a basic. It's the most important question. Second, the supreme soul, Brahma, the spiritual laws, the cycle of the world, the loss of power, the transformation, the tree of religions, the new pure consciousness, and 10 summary with a musical metaphor. So now, 1 minute, we go into silence. For me, silence was the basic in my main professional work as a curative teacher with handicapped students. Because in silence, we can look into the deepness of subconsciousness, where the original deities qualities are mixed with beliefs and other not very helpful concepts. And in the stillness, together with the Supreme, these qualities can be purified. Thank you for listening to this preface.